Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Well, a controversial school assignment is stirring some outrage amongst parents. Middle schoolers in Florida were asked to choose between saving the lives of white or black people from a sinking ship. What does that have to do with history? I'll never know. So these were sixth grade students, and they were presented a lifeboat test in which they were forced to save only 9 people out of 15. Several high-profile figures, including President Obama and Donald Trump, were included in this test alongside some white people, black people, a Hispanic, a male and a female doctor, and a rabbi and a minister. Now, an 11-year-old student that was in this class said that she and her fellow classmates immediately protested this assignment. She said everybody in the classroom just got upset about it and said, "This is racist, this is racist." Now, the Hillsborough County School District stated that this assignment was merely a team-building exercise and denied any racial connotations, okay? It was nothing about being racist or sexist. But here's the ultimate dilemma. What if it was a black conservative? Now, we've already seen how the establishment media has been treating Dr. Ben Carson, but you also may have heard about the outspoken 13-year-old black conservative, C.J. Pearson. He had a viral video where he was calling out Obama for his response clock kid controversy. Then Obama, of course, blocked him on Twitter. Well, now he's reporting that a teacher at his middle school reportedly told his students that CJ is not worth saving in a fire and that he hates him. So Pearson has now accused the teacher of violating the school's bullying policy, and the school's principal has promised a full investigation into the matter. So bullying and hate speech is fine if it's coming out of the mouth of a liberal. Of course, they do not want black Americans to get off of that liberal thought plantation. So now we're seeing this type of censorship for anything that's not fitting the establishment agenda. We've seen Germany censoring anyone who is anti-immigration, Facebook as well. Well, now a Captain America comic is going that same route. They are siding with Democrats in Washington, beating up on conservatives who dare follow the Constitution. Now it's a new black liberal Captain America, and he's deciding that he cannot remain apolitical. He decides to cut ties with SHIELD and go into business for himself, setting his own agenda. He heads to the southern border. He beats up some evil right-wingers who are threatening innocent illegal immigrants who just want to be left alone. And so, of course, the evil commander of these right-wingers, he makes these evil statements about building a wall, not wanting illegal immigrants to bring crime and disease into America. They complain about the immigrants taking their jobs and the welfare. They're gun-toting villains in hoods. And, of course, they refer to the hero as Captain Socialism. So you can see where this is going, and of course, probably who the comic is based off of as well. The comic's writer, Nick Spencer, has made it abundantly clear where he stands in the political spectrum. Blatant propaganda coming from every corner. Now, let's talk about something else. Now, just 2 weeks after the Obama administration announced a plan to globalize local police departments through the Strong Cities Network, now the Obama administration has added a new tool in its fight against violent extremism. It's a new position within the Justice Department. They're going to focus on investigating lone wolf domestic terrorists or extremists. It's the Domestic Terrorism Council, and it's going to focus on who the Obama administration and the controversial Southern Poverty Law Center considers extremists. So, of course, in the past, they have labeled libertarians and patriots as extremists. So we've seen the MIAC report, and we know exactly where they are going with this Domestic Terrorism Council. Now, on Thursday, the former Assistant Secretary of the Treasury for Economic Policy in the Reagan administration, Paul Craig Roberts, told Alex Jones how not only are we going to begin to see the U.S. taking out some of these domestic terrorists, but he also gives a warning for the Russian President Putin.
I think that Putin's in danger of assassination by the CIA or some rogue group. There are probably rogue groups that are far worse than the CIA.
Of course.
And we just don't know about them. And so I think they will continue to persecute whistleblowers. They'll continue to move in the direction that criticism of the government is illegal. And they'll first say, you know, you're a domestic extremist, and they'll find somebody that's easy for people not to like and go along with, and then the next guy will not quite be so easy to dislike, and then finally they'll get whoever they want. That's the way it goes.
Exactly.
Progresses.
Brain Force is here. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been on this the last few months. You probably noticed I've been more crazed, more focused, less brain fog, more energy, more special reports, and it's because of Brain Force.
One of the worst things with most energy products is it's not sustainable, right? You're gonna crash and gonna feel really bad afterwards. This has a bunch of different antioxidants and compounds and polyphenols.
Everybody's on these drugs to knock their brain out because the brain's so fried.
We kept changing this formula over and over and over again until it became sort of a grand puzzle. For example, the L-theanine inside of it, that is activated by the different compounds in the yerba mate that we put inside of it as well. This just increases the compounds you already have.
This is what you're actually designed to run on.
Exactly.
It's kind of like a car will run on one form of junkie gas, but it runs really good on what it's designed for. You will find Brain Force, Survival Shield X2, and other game-changing products at InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139.